Hey everybody, SlycemGaming here with SlycemGaming, and we are live, ready to rock and roll. Tonight we're going to be looking at a couple different things. One of the things we're going to be doing, though, is we are going to have a guest crystal opening. It is a pre-recorded crystal opening, but I don't think the individual has looked to see what he's got yet. He opened them this morning, and now he's waiting for his crystal opening to be put online for everyone to see. He had his wife open them, I believe. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. What's up, Kevin? Bro2D2, A Willow here in the house. A Willow the pot stirrer, as he likes to call himself. Hayden, what's up? Wolf of Wall Street's here. So guys, let's get ready to get cracking. A couple neat, interesting things that it came out today. We've got the Grandmaster crystals. We've got all sorts of goodies. Very excited, very stoked to see what all they've brought to the game. Going to be interesting. Definitely very interesting to see where things go. There's Veritas. Good seeing you, Veritas. Welcome, welcome. I've almost got full energy again here in Alliance Quest, so we're going to jump in. I've got full energy in Quest. I really need to use that up, but alright. Rhino's not ready to go down. So off to the quest line we shall go. Time to quest it up. What's up? Art of Chaos in the house as well. And again, good seeing everybody. Super stoked to have you all here. So let's get ready to have a good night, have some fun, and see what we can get done. Got a lot of things to do. Marcus, what's up, buddy? Good seeing you. Ooh, I was thirsty. I could really probably slam that whole thing of water, but I'll take one of the other ones. Oh yeah, nice, good, quick, easy kill. And yes, I have it on auto fight right now as I just get things kind of. Arizona Real says first. Nope. I'd say more like 12th, maybe 15th. Dang it. Y'all beat me to it. Art of Chaos says, blow any units on the uncollected crystals today. No, I haven't. You gotta remember, I came back. When I came back, I had like next to 0 crystals. So I had nothing to spend, or next to 0 on units, so I really didn't have anything to spend, so yeah. What's up, Raven? Joshua saying, my guy. What's up, Joshua? Good seeing you, buddy. AZ says, hey, how all your day, ladies and gents, lads, and yeah. Diaz says, what's up, Sly? Missed you. Glad to be here. Diaz, I've been here like the past 5 nights. I don't know, where have you been? You've been the one that's been missing. Yeah, on the Grandmaster, no, I didn't. Art of Chaos, I didn't get a chance to do any of those, so I want to. I've seen some good results. I've seen bad results, but either way, I'm pretty excited about them. So I'm gonna have to try one out. I gotta save up some units though. Greg says, do they give you your glory back? No, not that I'm aware of. To be quite fair, I haven't had a chance to really dive very deep into my account. End of the month, I stay busy. A lot of stuff going on, so here, let's take a look. Nope, still out my glory as of right now. Hey, there's Glock Princess saying, hey, everybody. What's up, Glock? Yeah, still nothing on my catalyst either. So, as of right now, still, I guess you could say, kind of on the hose job. We'll see where it all goes here in the near future. Ooh, just finished one shy. Alright, claim those. Claim that. Dual token, who cares? So, Uh-oh. Art of Chaos says he spent a large chunk of my units. He bought 20 of the new Grandmaster crystals. Netted him 3 4-stars, 2 5-stars, duped Venom Pull and pulled a Simbi Spider. Wow. Interesting. Dude, I've seen people have really good luck with these things. I'm not going to lie. A part of me is curious if... I'm curious if maybe there's like a... if it's going to start out hot and then cool off, you know, just to get people buying them. I don't know, but either way, hey, people are racking it in right now, so... honestly, if I had any units, I would be picking them up. And I mean, that's just the way it goes. Okay, this is interesting. I hate portals. Alright, well, we're just going to go all the way up and then come down, so... King in the house saying, I sense a soul in search of answers. Hopefully I have a lot of answers, but we'll just see what happens. Glock says, so I'm just going to say that sidebar is the most annoying thing that they created. Nerd saying, biggest noob did get a good pull. What did noob get, man? I didn't see it. I missed that. Krusty says, Slycem is back on his main. Oops, P.S. There is an exploit. Again, don't be top 7%. Hey, yeah, no, I got it, man. I've got to figure it out. You're disabled, Diablo. Oh. I wasn't really thinking Diablo, but yeah, when you say that, yeah. Wasn't that what the Elder Cain used to say whenever you would go up to Cain? I sense a soul in search of answers. Kind of creepy. Krusty says, no, just kidding. No exploit. Nerdly says he dropped a load into them. Only 2 4-stars, the rest were 3s. Ouch. I don't know. Seen a lot of people posting a lot of these new crystals being open. A lot of people having good luck with them, so... maybe this is the answer on how we get 5-stars a little faster. It does seem a good chunk of people did get a 5-star too, so who knows? Believe me, I'm so tempted to buy an Odin's and just crack a ton of them, but or at least a good chunk of them, but I'm not, at least not yet. We'll see. And again, welcome everybody. It's so good to be back. Again, the main account is up and running, so pretty stoked about that. And again, I got it on autoplay, working on like 4 or 5 things at the same time. And again, this is just basic heroic. Whoops. If you couldn't hear that, that was my computer telling me, hey, you haven't clicked where you needed to click yet, jerk. That's what I get for trying to do too much at once. Alright. Krusty says, what's the point of that stupid sidebar with the nodes and rosters? It's useless. It just adds an extra inconvenient step. I didn't even notice it. I don't even really pay attention to it, so... Richard says, haha, so just opened a PHC, got a 3-star offer. Still 400 units. What the heck? The new crystals are 200. You know, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. That's going to be totally irrelevant now. Like, why would you buy that offer? Just go buy the Grandmaster crystal and have a shot at something awesome. Yeah. Let's see. AZ says that would be a cool thing that would be a cool thing to do for you, Frojo, and Nerd, if he was down. Have a crystal open sesh with these new ones to see who wins the opening. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't disagree. Greg says, buy those units. It's just one extended warranty sale. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nerd says, he wishes I could open them, not uncollected. Yeah, the uncollected stuff it's pretty awesome. Art saying not everyone is uncollected, especially the people who want to spin units on a 3-star. Zane saying not everyone can buy a Grandmaster Crystal. That's a good point, I guess. I didn't think about it that way, so. No, I did change it, or I thought I did. Forgot to change the game and stream details. I'm showing it as Marvel Contest of Champions. Nerd, if you're seeing anything different, go in the back screen and get it fixed, but I'm showing it as being fixed and correct. So I don't know what you're seeing. Correct. Yeah, the new crystal is only for the uncollected, so. Veritas saying it's 5 a.m. here, so if I appear quiet when I get added to the stream, it's because I'm trying not to wake my wife and daughter. And that's a fair reason, man. Greg, yeah, we have not all been able to exploit the collector. Yeah, luckily I didn't exploit the collector. That's the good news. Nerd says changed it to. Man, I'm not seeing that. So he's gonna send it out here. See, I'm not showing that, big man. Nerd, I'm showing it that I changed it, but I'll change it again. Alright, there it is. Swap to Marvel Contest of Champions again. Alright, it says it's saved. So it should be changed there, nerd. Richard's saying didn't realize the Grandmaster wasn't available to everyone. Makes sense, I guess, but still should be lowered. Yeah, no, I think it should be lowered as well, so who knows. Caleb, what's up? He's saying, yo, what's going on? Well, more importantly, Caleb, how are you tonight, my man? Taking care of business. Good to see you in here. What's up, Italian Joe? Italian Joe's here, ready to rock and roll. I can feel it. Let's get moving. Again, we're just kind of plowing through Heroic here. Got it on auto fight because why not? So, Kevin says, experience. Yeah, I don't need an experience boost. This one's already maxed out, thankfully. Alright, nerd, I don't know why it didn't save earlier, but thanks for the heads up, brother. And again, guys, tonight I do have a special guest coming on. He's going to be here. He's going to be opening his crystals. Actually, they're already opened. It's going to be Veritas, as he was talking about earlier. He's going to be joining us on the stream. Veritas, let me ask you this. Do you know what you opened yet? Have you watched your own video, or did you just send it over, or what did you do? What was your method here? Explain to the crowd what you did and what your goal is and what we're about to do. Just so everybody knows. Let's see here. King saying, you see the new boost slice them for loyalty. Nope, haven't even looked at them. I'm really weird. I don't use a boost a whole lot, so. Savage saying he opened 5 Grandmaster Crystals, 5 3-stars. Oh well. I'm sure if I opened them, I'd probably get hosed. I'm sure Kabam's probably still mad at me. So, we'll see. I like how Caleb says, "What's up, neediest?" And then king instead of nerd. That's great. Nerd saying Grandmaster Crystal is a PHC for advanced players. Marcus, congrats to people who beat the collector, but I feel they got so much stuff, and yeah, they cost more, but still they get all this stuff, and people who are not on that level don't get nothing. Well, yeah, I mean I hate to be this way, but I mean that's just kind of the it's a good driving force for people, you know. I think it makes sense. Doesn't mean that people are going to like it, but it does make sense. It makes people want to push for beating the collector. I mean, let's be honest. How many people don't want to go after the collector? You know, they've basically said, "Hey, look, we hear he's a pain." Excuse me. They said, "Hey, look, we hear he's a pain. I'm not going to go waste units on him. I'm not going to try." And so this is a way for Kabam really to kind of push us in that direction, you know. Yeah, Caleb, now you got the new SG logo on our side, so we see that beautiful green goblin with that SlycemGaming logo. Dropface saying, I popped 10, got 4-star Lord and Agent Venom, the rest were 3 stars. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get caught up. I mean, I won't say they're making the game easier and easier, but they're making it easier to collect champions. And as you get a more diverse range of champions, the easier it's going to be to complete content. So I wouldn't get too stressed out over it. Alright, so Veritas says, I have no clue what the crystal opening contained. I got my wife to open them for me, so they will be a complete surprise to me when I see them on the stream. Nice. Nice, that's awesome. So Veritas is going to be excited by his own crystal opening this afternoon, so that'll be cool. What's up, Ellis? There's R31. Greg says, Kabam, could you fun gameplay to motivate stupid yeah, Kabam could do a couple other things, but who knows? You know, I mean, it is Kabam. I want to believe they're trying to get better. I don't know if anybody else saw, they released some content providing stuff today. They're saying they want to have content providers and they want to learn from us, I guess, to not really learn, but to help us to help them. I'm curious to see how true that is. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I hope that really is the case. So R31 saying, or Glock saying R31, nice logo, talking about that sweet She-Hulk that he's got now. Kevin saying, hey, Frojo Savage saying, when people first saw the 5.2 rewards, they complained and said they wouldn't do it. Now people say I want access to uncollected. No, I agree. That's the whole thing. They're finding a way to incentivize people to go after collector. That's all it is. Veritas says the goal is to try and get involved in making content for SlycemGaming community. Hopefully it should make entertaining viewing, watching my reaction to the opening, and getting kabammed live. Veritas is being bold. Very bold. There's Frojo saying what's up to Kevin. R31 saying, yo, Glock 9, what's up? We got AZ saying, well, keep in mind, Sly, as the players get closer to the roof, kabam, we'll raise it up higher and higher. We will be chasing the top until they decide they are done. No, I agree, and that's the fun of these games, is that you keep going. You know, there is no end. So you know, we'll see. Sure, they can. Unstable. Unstable says so. Now low-level players can catch up with the high-level players. Sure, they can. All it takes is that one good pull. I mean, look at Bulldog. He's pulled what 16 5-stars and doesn't really have one that really separates him. He's got a solid Drax. He's got a couple other things on there, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you pull the right champ, you can easily catch up. It'll easily allows you to start clearing content. I mean, look at my Spider-Man. You know, that Spider-Man pool was a big difference maker for me. So it'll definitely be interesting. So what's up, Sharif? Welcome, welcome. Kevin saying you wish you had pulled some better things there, Frojo. Frojo says Dave says that's how you get a 5-star. You got to make a song up for him. So there you go. We'll have to start it out. We're gonna have to find a songwriter for our team. Yeah. So there we go. Frojo, Chid, if either of you guys, Nerd, any of you guys are available for the call, let me know. I'd be happy to get you guys in here and let's get to chatting about the game. Some things going on. Caleb says having no end is what got me into MMORPGs. One of which I played for 6+ years. No, I agree. The ever-growing content is what makes it exciting. Used to an old school gaming, you had to quit playing. You had to go get a new game or wait until something else came out. I mean, in this case, you're getting a new game basically once every month. So, it's definitely interesting. Alright. Veritas says, I need my Angela Crystal to work out so I have a credible LOL champ. Ooh. I didn't watch it, Veritas. I didn't watch it because I didn't know if he'd seen it or not. And I'm like, man, I'm not going to know what happens if he doesn't know what happens. So I didn't watch it, man. I didn't watch it. Well, I tell you what, we'll open that here after I use up all my energy and get everything going. So, R31 says, hey, I'm liking the free AQ. Why should we have to pay for it anyway? We all want free AQ. Nah, I like the fact that you have to pay for it. It is what sets the alliances apart. People who are willing to grind and put up the effort, put up the items needed to get in there because there's good rewards. So, A Willow says, I'm looking forward to all these T2 alpha shards now. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Definitely be exciting to see. I'm always excited whenever they bring out new content. Hopefully it works as well as planned. Hopefully it all goes smooth. And we all have something fun and exciting to play for a good while. A lot of chatter going in the background. I did change the game. I don't know why it's saying anything different, Chid. Like, I've changed it 3 times. Nerds said the same thing. Go back and refresh your deal because I'm showing it as Marvel Contest of Champions. Like, I've changed it 3 times. Can anybody... Guys, when it says the game that I'm playing, what does it show for everyone else? Okay, Frojo, not a problem, bud. Like, am I going crazy? Is it... makes me want to throw this thing out the window. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, Dropface says, I see Marvel Contest of Champions. Okay, good. Nerd saying Chid's just trolling me. Restart your stuff, Chid. It's gotta be a delay or something. Nice. R31 says he popped one Grandmaster Crystal, duped his 4-star Hawkeye. Man. It's like half and half. Yeah, no, they did push this new YouTube layout. I switched back to the original one. I don't like the new one at all. I felt it was hard to get where I wanted to go. Things didn't show up. Couldn't find the buttons. I was like, look, I'm a creature of habit. Giving me my old layout stuff back now. So, for whatever that's worth. Alright. Dropface says, what the heck? I refreshed and went to Marvel Heroes 2016. So weird. Chid says, it's a YouTube bug. Ain't got time to joke about the channel. Hey, what's up, John Wesley Thomas? He says, hey, Slycem, get out of here. We want the chair. Why, man? Why you gotta be like that to me? By the way, I do want to say this. I want to say thanks to everybody that came out today, supported our other streamers. I know Frojo, I think, was on here for a bit, streaming Marvel contest, or Heroes Omega. Nerd was on here doing some MCOC work. We had great turnouts all the way around. So, again, I want to say thank you to you guys for and ladies for coming out and supporting all that. So, it's awesome. AZ, to switch back to the original one, go up to the top right where your little profile's at. You should be able to click somewhere on there, and then it's like switch to, like in the bottom where you can barely tell what it's supposed to say, kind of in the gray. Down in there, it's supposed to say something like, it says like, I want my old YouTube back, or something like that. You just click that. Oh, man. Kind of tired, kind of not. Half and half. Be glad when I'm done with Heroic so I can get to work on Master already. But this is going relatively easy. Medusa seems pretty cool from what I've seen. I got to see her auto block happen one time. That was interesting. By the way, did I mention that I'm still mad that they took all my 5-star shards? I still gotta send them a message. Unbelievable. Dropface says, YouTube gaming doesn't really look different, and it is way easier to watch on. Oh, there you go. Check it out on YouTube gaming, according to Dropface. Frojo, I don't know where they see it at. I see it because I'm streaming it over on the category side of things. But that's it. So I have no idea. And another good quick run here for that. Alright, almost done with it. Ooh, here comes Joe Fix-It. The big bad Joe. Uh-oh. Somebody got a supporter. That one might have been Frojo. Somehow I still get his alerts. AZ says, thank you, Lord Sly, for helping me change it back. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Oh, a quick shot says he's just here chilling, wasting time. The Bulldog is here. He said, I kept mine. Not that it mattered in the effing least. Oh, that sucks, man. Art of Chaos, I have not emailed them yet. End of the month, I've been super busy. I really need to get it done. Or they're going to say, oh, well, you drug your feet, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I need to get that over with. Oh, looky there. We got the chair in the chat. Leave it up to the chair. There's Bulldog. I think everybody's thrilled about the new loading screen. Bulldog, of course, being super excited. I seen him even put it at his new little logo there on Line app today. Don't blame him. Look at that cool Bulldog. Bulldogonaut saying he opened a 5-star. He got himself a Moon Knight. Everybody loves a good Moon Knight. Right? I think. Bulldog, I don't believe, does, though. So, Bulldog was not thrilled, but hey. Bulldog, if you're available, let me know. I'll jump in on the call as well. And again, guys, we're just kind of hanging out, pushing through good old Heroic here. John Wesley saying, wait a minute. John Wesley saying, I like Lockjaw. I think everybody likes Lockjaw. Yeah, it's so weird that it's shown it anything different. That's weird. Bulldog says, nobody likes Moon Knight. Somebody does out there in this big, bold world. The chair says, only when he's moonstrating. There's that 1 or 2 weeks out of the year. Moon Knight is very handy, very useful, and very dangerous. Outside of that, it's kind of like, eh. Nerd says this is the best loading screen yet. Adam Marco finally making it here, it looks like. Says, open my madness 5-star today. Got me a Doc Ock. Well, congratulations, Adam. Good pull, man. Veritas says, I hate Moon Knight 2. R31, I like, yeah, R31, what's wrong with you, man? Bulldog says, he's done with Kabam. Forget it, he's done. Quick Shot says, when it's Moon Knight's time of the month, he is awesome. That's very true. Whenever it's that 1 week out of the year, or out of the month, he is dangerous. There's no doubt about that one. And again, welcome everybody. If you're new here, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. And again, here in a second, we're going to do a guest crystal opening. One of our very loyal followers here, Veritas, had his wife record his crystal opening. Just so he could share it with you guys live and have a chance to watch it at the same time. So, we're going to be watching Veritas open his crystals that were already opened so he can be as surprised as we are. So, we'll see what happens. Sheriff says, I don't know, man. The Spidey one was pretty dope. Adam Marco saying his 5-star Moon Knight is ranked 2 and he wouldn't change it for a thing. He'd miss that Moon Knight. He'd be sad. R31 says, I got in the same, man. I got in the same. Rank 2 5-star. Man, a lot of you guys got a rank 5 or a 5-star Moon Knight. I don't have one yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with it. Give me something different, but I don't have a 5-star Moon Knight. I will say that. I'm trying to think if I even have him as a 4-star. I don't know that I do. If I do, it shows you how often I don't play him, so. Adam Marco says, I see the hater hasn't arrived. No thumbs down yet. Nope, but now there will be because of you, Adam. That's the way life goes. AZ says, I hope and pray that for your first 6-star Bulldog is not Moon Knight, Joe Fixit, or Hulkbuster. And I'm using my power cosmic to make sure that doesn't happen. I'll even throw Luke Cage in there. R31 says, Nightcrawler in the house. Yeah, Caleb doesn't have a 5-star Moon Knight either. Uh-oh, John Wright says, Slicem earlier today I completed Heroic 100% quest. Got a new 4-star, which is Ant-Man. No. Ant-Man. Can I do that? I mean, it's kind of different, right? John Wesley says he likes him. He likes a little Moon Knight in his life. Alright, almost out of energy, and then we're going to get ready to load this great crystal opening up. and get it opening. By the way, guys, is everybody liking the short videos? We've been working. Frojo's been working his rear end off to get us some shorter videos, some stuff that you guys can go in, look at, and not having to listen to me the whole time. So I hope everybody is enjoying them. All right, there's all that energy. Let's see what happens. Veritas, are you able to jump on the call? If so, let me know. I'm going to start setting this up so that we can watch your crystal opening. All right, guys, and then give me just a little bit of time as I get this spaced out. All right. There we go, that's close enough. Resize this puppy a little bit. All right. Let's see. Veritas says he's ready. Hey, what's up, Peter? Good seeing you. People talking about Moon Knight liking his bleed. John Wright says, Slice him tomorrow. I'm going to open a 5-star Kingpin crystal. Nice. Let me know how it goes for you, John Wright. Veritas is ready, so I'm getting ready to open that or call him. Quick question. In your opinion, can Yondu run LOL? Yeah, everybody can run LOL. It's just how much do you want to spend to do it. I don't think he'd be effective. I don't know that he'd be efficient. Nice. Cruz says, I just pulled a 4-star X23 from his 4-star crystal. Congratulations, Kevin. Good to hear, man. Glock says, yes, please, the chair. Ooh, Peter's thinking he may go for Medusa. I heard 31. I got Medusa all day. Ugh. Glock in the hospital hanging out with us. Again, we appreciate that. So, all right, guys. So let me get Veritas on the call. Veritas, shoot me a message so I can add you, buddy. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Bro2D2 saying, just gonna say, I'm loving this two energy per tile in Act 4. Feels good to do those things really long pass in each map. Yeah, Glock. Keep your head up, sweetheart. Things are gonna be all right. You know, just get to feeling better. We're here. So. All right, let's see here. And Veritas, again, just send me a message on Skype real quick so I can pick you up. I bet this is it. Oh, there we go. Veritas, what's up, big man?
Hey fellas, what's up?
Welcome. Glad to have you finally here live. Are you excited to see what you get tonight?
Yeah, very excited. I have no idea what's going to come out of these crystals, so hopefully it's something good. I've opened 80 PHCs. I've got 10 3-star crystals, 6 4-star crystals, and I've also got a login crystal for the Nebula login, and culminating in the 5-star Angela crystal. So that's the one I really want. So I'll take crap through the rest of it, please, and then have the Angela.
All right. Well, we're gonna give you a chance to see what you get, man. So you got your wife to pull all these for you.
That's right. Yeah. I figured it would be more entertaining to see my live reactions to it if I have no clue what I'm getting. The only hint I have is obviously on the game screen. It tells me that I have 3 new champions pulled. So
Uh-oh.
I know one of them's Nebula because I didn't have a 3 or a 4-star Nebula. So who knows what the other 2 are?
All right. Well, we're gonna run an ad, and then we're gonna get to opening your crystal here, man. Super excited
Brilliant.
to see it. I cannot wait. I haven't had a chance to really dive too deep into it. And again, guys, if you're listening, welcome, Biggest Noob. Good seeing you. So, guys, what we've got here is we've got Veritas on the live chat with us. We're getting ready to crack his crystals. Should be a good time. So we're going to see where things go here. All right. I don't know about you, but you ready to see what you get?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm very eager to see what I've got. I've been waiting on this for quite a few hours, and I've been avoiding my line chat just so I don't have my alliance members spoil it for me.
All right, well, here we go. And we are off to the races. You guys are going to start seeing the crystals start to spin in the upper left-hand corner. And the first set, we've got 80 premium hero crystals that you're opening. And basically here, your wife cracks them all open, 10 at a time, and does a pretty good job of showing us what she got as she went. So I'll give her props. She did a good job, man.
Yeah, I was helping her along the way without actually looking at the screen. So I was hoping that it would come out okay. I was never sure what it was going to look like.
All right, so the first 10 duplicates. Looks like you got 2 3-stars out of it. So there you go. Pretty solid beginning.
Yeah, that's I should be getting some max sigs out of those by the looks of it.
So there's a good solid start. All right. And Bulldog, if you're available, let us know. I'll bring you in here. All right, so the second round of 10, again, looks like we got another 3-star. So you've pulled a 3-star so far out of each set of 10. At least one. Out of 20
Yeah, can't be
crystals.
unhappy with that. Any 3-stars good out of a premium.
Absolutely. 20 crystals, 3 3-stars. You're on a pretty good roll already.
Well, I'll let you know that Kabam have been trolling me over the Angela crystal for a while now because I bought the 2,000 unit pack for the class catalyst, which they gave me the last tier 4 class catalyst I need to rank her up to rank 3 immediately. And they've been showing me Angela on my main screen several times since I bought the crystal.
Oh my gosh, you're on a roll. The next set of 10, another 3-star there. So yeah, you're on a good pace here. I mean, if nothing else, you've got some good luck with the PHC, some 3-stars. Now, obviously, that's nowhere near as important as the 5-star crystal to come, but still, doing a very solid run so far on these crystals.
Yeah, looking good so far. I think I'm slightly delayed on what you're seeing. It's just running through this third set now.
Okay. And I can say this, on my end, I'm showing you are still on a roll.
Another 3-star abomination. Yeah, there's another 3-star.
Yeah. So okay, we should be tied back up. You're on the 40 crystal mark, right?
Yep, that's right. Yep.
All right. Peter wants to know, Veritas, why did you choose to go for Angela? And guys, you can ask him Anything you want to ask? Drop Faith says the other good point is still no new champs either. So the good news is you haven't seen any new champions out of this, which means the odds for a 5-star, well, obviously a new champion are high, but at least having a shot at that Angela. So
Yeah, the reason I went for Angela is because I'm looking for a champion that I can credibly take into LOL. It's at this stage, I'm not going to pull a Star-Lord and dupe him anytime this year. So an out-the-box champion that's ready to take into LOL would be just brilliant for me.
So that's your whole reason for Angela. Your thoughts is trying to find a champion that you can run straight into LOL, I take it, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. So what is it about Angela you feel like is going to give you a shot inside LOL? What do you like about her? What are you looking for? Things of that nature.
There's two things about Angela. Number one, she hits like an absolute truck. I mean, very few champions hit as hard as Angela. And secondly, her regen, if you do it correctly, you can run suicide masteries, and the regen will actually keep you at full health all the way through the fights.
Sure, makes sense. Well, and Drawfaith just said it as well. He said, "Man, Angela is a monster if used right." So here we are on the last part of. I'm showing you the last part of the 80 crystals. Another 3-star that I saw.
Yep.
Wow.
3-star Iron Man. That's a lot of 3-stars come out of those crystals.
That was a very, very good run. Bulldog says that's why I wanted Iceman so bad. Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Iceman would have been huge. I still can't believe that with the opportunities you had, you did not pull a single Iceman, Bulldog. That one just blows my mind. Here's your 3-star crystals. And again, a lot of dupes. One new one, and there's a new Nebula. Not out of the login crystal, just straight up out of the 3-star crystal.
Oh, I didn't even know she was in the 3-star crystal yet.
I didn't either. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but apparently she is because you just pulled her.
Well, that's one of the new out the way. I hope I don't get a 4-star Nebula out of the login crystal now.
Yeah, Drop Faith keeping it. Drop Faith keeping it exciting down there. He says new Nebula 3-star, so he's keeping it up to date. Yeah, Nerdless even said it. LOL, Nebula out of the 3-star crystal. A Willow poking at Bulldog. Yeah, Bulldog saying, "Mock you mean? Not cool, man. Not cool." Nerd's right. He's saying so he could have got a 4-star Nebula. It's possible.
Right, these 4-stars I spun, and I'm hoping, or well, I was hoping for new champions like Dormammu, because I don't have Dormammu.
Well, I got great
I
news.
didn't have the opportunity for a run for him. I was looking for Archangel. Oh, and there you go, Dormammu straight out the bat.
There you go. Dormammu on that first 4-star crystal. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, that's 2 new ones. Yeah, so I didn't have the opportunity to run Arena for Dormammu because I was away on holiday. So that's just absolutely fantastic. Now I'm hoping to see no new extra 4-stars because I need that Angela. And to be honest, out of the 5-star crystals, if I don't get Angela, I just don't want to get another dupe because my 5-star luck has been just god awful.
Ugh. Yeah, and the whole crew's going crazy. Everybody's saying, there's your second new one, Dormammu. You got to be excited about that. New Dormammu, nice Dormammu. But yeah, there's 2, so we'll see where that goes. Chris R6 saying, hey guys, any uncollected not getting day 1 of the Grandmaster Crystal even after updating? I haven't.
Find the Awakened Storm, that's a good one.
Yep. I agree.
My 3-star Storm hits just so hard on that SP2 since she's awakened.
Her special 2 is super heavy. It can do some damage. It's definitely handy to have. So
other 4-stars I'm interested in are Iceman, but since I've got the two new ones, and I've only got one more new one to come. I want to see no more new
At
champions.
this point, you're praying for duplicates. Please,
Yeah.
no more new champions till that 5-star. Please. Yeah. Bulldog says you don't have as much bad luck as his 5-star bad luck. He's saying he's got the worst of it.
I don't know. My last 6 5-star crystals have been Magneto, Iron Patriot, Magneto, Gambit, and Hulkbuster. That's pretty terrible luck. And the only other 5-star that I have is damn it!
Oh,
I don't have Hawkeye.
You don't have Hawkeye? Oh no! Oh
I'm
no!
getting the dupe.
Everybody in the entire arena is going, oh no! What's up, Q Lion? What's up, Ishan? Art of Chaos says this is kind of fun, not knowing his roster, hoping the rest are dupes. And then as soon as he says that, Bro2D2 going, no! Hey, Willow
That's
saying,
crushing.
ouch. Oh, man.
That is absolutely crushing. I bet I get Iron Patriot again. I'm just gonna cry.
Oh. Here's the thing, PHC, another 3-star champ. I mean, if you can take anything away from this, it's the fact that you have just pulled an insane amount of 3-stars out of your premium hero crystals.
Yeah, my 3-star luck's pretty good. My 5-star luck is in the toilet. The only one of my 5-stars that I want to dupe at all is Drax. So the only saving grace will be if I dupe my Drax.
Sure, yeah. Well, we know here on the login crystal you're going to be pulling a 3-star Nebula.
Yeah, that's been spoiled by the 3-star out of the 3-star crystal.
Yeah, and the 3 new champions, unless for some reason, somehow, you've missed a champion somewhere or you accidentally saw one, something goofy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man. Now I'm just okay. So here we go. Here's that 5-star crystal spin. Bulldog said he would have been thrilled with an Iron Patriot. The guy's Bro2D2 says, hey, at least you're gonna get some 6-star shards.
Well, yeah. That's the whole reason that I waited till today to do this opening.
Yeah.
I've had this crystal in the pocket for 2 weeks.
Oh man, I'm like semi-sick to my stomach. It's not even me. But I'm sitting over here going, oh, who's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get? Oh, you call.
I have not seen it, but I'm probably getting Kabam's like one-off or something.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. Anyone?
Oh.
Kabammed live on stream. At least look at those lovely 6-star shards, though.
Look at the chat. The chat's blowing up. Bulldog says, okay, you win. Your luck is officially the worst. Everybody else just, OMG, oh my god, holy cow, wow, unbelievable. Oh, man.
Oh, that's just dreadful.
Dreadful's not even the word. That's a heartbreaker. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at the moment that broke Veritas' heart. Let's go ahead. Let's get it on replay one more time here. This is the moment that broke Veritas' heart.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, here. Look, I understand you got some open wounds. Let me rub some salt in it real quick here for you. I mean, this is the moment where it was just ouch. Italian Joe says, "Oh my gosh, that sucks." Chris saying you're cursed. People saying too funny. I'll bring him Frojo on the call so he can join us here. Here we go. Anna Marco says, dang, he called it. Right there it is. Watch it. It's slowing down. Thought maybe Iceman. Nope. There it is. That Iron Patriot saying, hey, welcome. Thanks for having me. Ooh.
I would have taken virtually anyone new. So to get Iron Patriot, it's the worst. It could have been anyone else. Anyone.
Wow. Frojo, you there?
Yeah, man. I'm hearing the bad news as I come back to the room.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're getting to watch that. So we did Veritas. He opened his crystals live here with us. He had his wife record it for us. He hasn't looked at his champions. He hasn't touched his device. He hasn't jumped on the line group chat. Uh, just doing everything he can to stay away
Right.
from seeing who he pulled. Was been waiting on this 5-star Angela crystal, and he knew he had 3 new champions. So he's seen him pull the 3. And he's like, okay, we know it's going to be a dupe. Hopefully it's anybody. He said, but the luck I've been having, he goes, I think I'm going to pull a dupe on my Iron Patriot. And sure enough, there it was. Iron Patriot
Oh.
just slapping him in the face, saying, howdy, howdy, how you doing? So,
Hey, did you miss me?
yeah. Hey, I heard you were thinking about me.
Well, here's a question for the room, guys. Should I rank for my Iron Patriot?
oh, no.
Well, at this point, you might want to.
Well, all I can take from this is I got a Dormammu who I absolutely wanted, and I've been wanting a Hawkeye for ages. So I've got a Hawkeye. So
Yeah,
at least there's that.
there you go. I guess that's a good positive spin on it. Oh man, that sucks. That hurts.
Yeah.
I'm going back watching right now. It's spinning.
Yeah, it gives him the old tease job. You think, oh, he's gonna get Iceman. Yeah.
Oh, they did the old Iceman switcheroo on him, huh?
Oh yeah. Greg says another cautionary story: stay away from the crystal. Peter says, Frojo, what do you think of Medusa?
I've seen all her specials thanks to Seaton. Not impressed with what they did with her animations with her hair at all. Oh yeah, it went right over Iceman on you.
Yeah. Dropface says, all I learned from this is don't let your wife open crystals. It's a good call. I think that was the moral of the story right there. Don't let your wife open your crystals.
Well, not the 5-star ones anyway. Although my luck's been terrible with them anyway, so it's no change.
That is brutal. Very, very brutal.
But yeah,
Well, I hope everyone has been thoroughly entertained by my reactions to this horrible 5-star opening.
Oh man, yeah, that was rough. That was definitely rough. So, man. All right.
I might have to go for Medusa now if she's any good.
I like Medusa. Okay, she seems fine. I like Kingpin though. For whatever reason, so far, Kingpin seems to be a beast of a champion. Now, whether or not that's true or not, 2 totally different stories. But he seems.
I'm not sold on any champion that has to get hit to be debuffed to actually be any good.
Sure, I don't disagree with you there. The thing is, there's other things he can do though to boost all of that up. There's you've got all the heavy attacks, you've got the overpower, because it can also be from rage. It doesn't have to be from debuffs. So that's the other thing to remember there. So there's
maybe
some ways around.
Maybe he'll get some unique synergies with some of these new champs upcoming or something.
Well, I think his synergy with Daredevil and who was the other one? Daredevil and Hood looked pretty nasty to begin with. So I don't know. I think he's going to be a solid champ. So Bulldog says he's ready.
Who are you talking about?
Kingpin.
Oh, you're talking about Kingpin. I'm talking about his Iron Patriot. I'm just saying
yeah.
maybe
No.
his Iron Patriot will get some of these unique synergy like Kingpin like later on, or maybe they'll still go back and change that his signature ability. Like really, Iron Patriot's not that bad until his signature ability is activated. And it's like hey, Thanks for you gave me a little bit of health just so I could die.
Yeah, it's it's pretty rough there at the end. So, all right, we got to call out to Bulldog. Whew. Let's see here. R31 says everyone gets a crappy 5-star eventually. Oh yeah, you're gonna get them. They're coming. Let's see.
When am I going to get my good 5-star?
Well, that's a good point. We never said you're guaranteed that, but you are guaranteed a bad one. Drop face saying that makes decent defense though, since you know he gets hit. Unstoppable shrugs debuffs. That's.
Yeah, Kingpin looks a monster on defense, I have to say.
I think he's both. I think he's a terror on offense once you get him rolling, and then I think on defense he's going to be good too.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to remember too on the defensive end, he's got a % chance to shrug the parry as well if he gets parried. So.
Yep.
He's just an interesting champ.
The thing that impresses me with Medusa is just on that 3-star version that they've got in Heroic, her armor break is 2,200, which is enormous for a 3-star. And I'm wondering what it would be as a 5-star.
That's a very good point. Munimat says he's got a skill gem and shards. He says, I'm not impressed at all. I think he's talking about Kingpin.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Interesting. Muna, just out of curiosity, what is it you don't like? I'd be curious to hear. So, all right, let's try picking Bulldog back up. Let's see here. Eshawn saying, but Iron Patriot is a great champion. That burn out after Arc Overload is so good and so much damage on the Special 3, LOL. I think the LOL at the end gives it away, buddy.
Is he saying I should take it into LOL?
Yeah.
And rank for it.
Yeah.
And rank for it as soon as possible.
No. Better yet, rank 5 it.
Ooh.
Because it's coming.
I really think they should have given us rank 5 before rolling out the 6 stars,
Well, they're going to. Yeah.
They are going to.
Yeah, the rank...
Everybody keeps saying that. They're going to.
Yeah, we
really? Because I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, they mentioned that already. That
we're still like six months from, or 4 months.
How far are we from rank 5ing?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like a month or two.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that in the next update.
Yeah, they'll give tier 5 alphas out in the next update, won't they? With the 5.3.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, essentially what I have heard is that's essentially what they're going to be doing is allowing us to rank up the 5 stars here shortly. And then a couple months after that is when you're going to see the 6 stars. And the thing about it is the biggest thing is they're just letting us start collecting 6-star shards. It's going to be a little bit before we get them as actual
Not
champions.
like I'll ever get any of those. You actually have to dupe a 5-star to get any 6-star shards.
Well, that's a valid point. You are the king of unique 5 stars.
Yeah, 15 now.
Not a problem with my Iron Patriot pulls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let's see.
Although it's weird, they're only giving us 275.
They want it
and yet
to take
5
a while.
stars or so. Yeah, it's going to take a while. I mean, I'll get one probably sometime after the sun curls up into a tiny little ball and we all die from old age.
We'll see.
Yeah, everybody's complaining about that it's too easy or whatever. Yeah, I don't blame them for making it really low to get. Everybody's complaining about 6 stars coming out, so make it 100 shards apiece.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Except if they're going to use 6 stars as on the quests and stuff, and there's going to always be somebody that's going to be getting them, so I don't see how that would help anybody out.
Oh, always helps the top guys. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting my 6-star Iron Patriot.
I like his positivity.
Moonimat says...
I don't. It irritates me.
Moonimat says, I have a rank 3 5-star Iron Patriot. So, yeah. Glock says, you'll be opening your 6-star on your deathbed. There you go. Drop Faith, yes, it is worth wasting those resources right before the 6-stars come out. Yeah. Let's see here. John Wright says, Slicem, what if I pull a 5-star Kingpin from the 5-star Crystal tomorrow? Well, you make sure you tell me so we can hear all about it, and I want to know what it's like, man. I'm going to be jealous. Because I still would like to have him. I don't know. Something about him, to me, just seems ridiculously awesome. Hey, Willow says, hey, you've got more champions to dupe than I do, Bulldog.
How many 5-stars do you have, Willow?
Yeah,
How many 5-stars do you have?
15.
It's a good number, man.
No, it's what good does it do me? I don't have the time or the desire to go after featured, so they're just wasted slots, more wasted resources.
Good variety.
For what?
Choices.
Takes 5 alphas to take one. I can't use any of them on anything. Takes 5 alphas just to get them to rank 2. They got to be at least rank 3 to be able to be any sort of effective in any of the content. So no, I use them every once in a while if I'm going for like milestones in the feature arena. Other than that, they're just a total waste.
Yeah, Willow has 9, he says.
9 and no dupes.
How many? Yeah, good
Oh,
question. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, Frojo, out of what you've seen, between Medusa and out of Medusa and Kingpin, which one are you still leaning towards?
I'm still leaning towards Kingpin. He looks like he's a boss, like for real. He looks like he's gonna handle things. Yeah, Medusa, it's kind of hard to tell because, like Veritas was saying, it's only a 3-star in the heroic, and I haven't faced the master mode yet. I saw Seaton's video, but it was just a special, so it was kind of hard to tell. And then it's kind of inflated because of nodes. So
Sure.
It's tough to say really, but she doesn't look that impressive to me. But sometimes it's really hard to tell when the computer has control versus
it's
a player.
It's not the best player, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 9 and 3 dupes. I have 15 and 2, and only one of those is dupe because I used a gem on it, which I wish I had held on to because I could have used it on Captain Marvel instead. And yeah, Greg, I sent a letter to Kabam today, and I included that little jab in it as well. Well, at least I could sell them to get 6 to... Oh, I can't sell them even. So they are literally stuck there mocking me every day. Thanks, Kabam. That's actually in my letter, so...
Let's see.
The thing that interests me most about Medusa is she has 2 things together that always seem to really produce hard-hitting champions: armor break and fury.
That's a good point. Anytime you can produce armor break, the other side of it too is not only does she have armor break, but the armor shatter, which seems interesting.
Oh, that's monstrous, that armor shatter.
Yes.
It's enormous. It 2,200 reduced armor, that's as much as Iron Patriot gets out of as a 5-star out of his L1.
Oh, Iron Patriot.
Oh, I love Iron Patriot. I know all about him.
How many times have you duped him?
That's the second duping of Iron Patriot. So my last
honestly,
7 5-star crystals have been Magneto, Iron Patriot, Magneto, Gambit, Hulkbuster, Iron Patriot.
Wow. That's horrible.
I've had 2 bad stretches. In the beginning, I started my very first 5-star was Star-Lord. And of course, I was thrilled, like, oh my God, I got Star-Lord. And then I followed it up with Iron Patriot, Iron Man, Juggernaut, Rhino, Ant-Man. And of course, none of them duped. Iron Fist, Ronan, And then I finally got one decent one and got Drax, so I used the Awakening Gem on him. Then I duped Iron Fist. That's the only one I've actually duped. I have one good one in Magic, and then I got I opened 3 Iceman feature crystals to get Captain Marvel, Venom Pool, and Hulkbuster. And now my first non-featured today I got Moon Knight. But SlycM, he pulls back-to-back Stark Spider-Mans, Agent Venom, and then pulls X-23 from a basic. This game is so unfair.
It's because he spends lots of money, but then so do you, Bulldog, so maybe that's not it.
Yeah, that's definitely not it. Although I'm really torn, like, because obviously being suspended for a week, I didn't spend any money on the game. So I've actually been kind of thinking about, I was thinking about getting Odin or two maybe and going after the Guardian crystals or those 200 unit ones. Oh, but then I saw Seaton had a guest on today who opened 30 of them, and he got 4 stars, none of which I would want. I mean, I don't need 4 stars. I got 77 again. I don't know, 30 and no 5-star. That just makes me, I just don't think I can do it.
Yeah, I'm not spending on those.
No, I'm not. I really don't want to spend anything anymore. I mean, I'm just kind of at that point where, between the suspension and the terrible 5-star luck, the games, that's what I put in my letter. It's like the game's going towards 5 stars. You are literally making me uncompetitive. You could end up costing me a place in my alliance in the future, since I can't get my prestige up above a certain point because none of these champs are really R4 worthy, except maybe, Magic or Drax, but I don't really like Drax. I'm just going to be kind of stuck with him. But they don't care. It's not like they're going to respond to it anyway. But I felt better writing. It was very cathartic, just writing the letter. And what are they going to do? Give me bad luck? So it's like I got nothing to be afraid of. I may as well say what I think. They can't be any worse towards me. Oh, and then I opened a 4-star today and got Gambit for like the 4th time. Thanks. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's Kabam is just an interesting monster all the way around. It's kind of crazy the way it goes. So who knows? R31 says Mr. 7% has that Kabam CEO luck. I did get lucky. My name says I haven't spent a cent in the game, and my 5-star pools have been good, in my opinion. By the way, welcome, Ravi. Good seeing you, buddy. And A Willow saying SlycM isn't a butt. That's why. Thanks, A Willow. So rude. By the way, what's up, Imperious One? Welcome to the channel. We good to see you back, man.
Yeah, I don't know where my bad luck comes from. I mean, I've never done anything wrong. I don't kick puppies. I help old ladies across the street. Like, I don't know what I have done to deserve, such a beating, Well, there was that one puppy, but that puppy had it coming. He stole my credit card. He ran up a bunch of charges. I mean, I was justified.
Well, it makes sense. It's it's so weird because I feel like Kabam, when I say it makes sense because I feel like Kabam goes through these cycles. It's like you get in this cycle of champions, and that's what you pull. Whether it's one champion or one catalyst type or whatever it is, like you get stuck into this rotation of like 5 items, and then all of a sudden you fall out of that rotation into another one. It's like instead of having every item available, it's like you're thrown into a washing machine with only certain items. It's like you're at a
and you just keep getting those.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like imagine being in a laundromat, and there's 10 dryers there, and each dryer only has a certain amount of stuff, and that's what you can get. Well, you literally get to only pull from one dryer at a time, and you have no chance to get the other stuff.
It does feel that way, which really goes against their whole "it's totally random" story that they feed us. I don't believe it for a second. And then you have stuff like I can't stop getting mutant T4s. Even though I have yet to pull a mutant 5-star. I've got 15 5-stars. Not a single one of them is a mutant. Yet I keep getting nothing but mutant resources. And it's like, I don't get the resources for the champs I need, And it seems that it doesn't just happen to me. I see it happen to just about everybody, where when you need something, you're not getting
the cosmic
those.
one. I bought that 2,000 unit offer, and Kabam trolled me with that, with a
Oh, you got
cosmic.
a cosmic, which I would have
Just
actually needed.
yeah, just prior to me trying to pull Angela, and then showing me Angela repeatedly on my home screen.
That's why I didn't buy it, is because I'm sure I would have gotten either mutant or science, which is all they ever give me. So, save my money.
Yep. John Rice says, Slice, I'll see you later. I gotta go to sleep, but I'll let you know what I get from the 5-star Kingpin Crystal tomorrow. Hey, yeah, definitely let us know. Be very interesting to see.
Imperious One opened 8 T4CCs yesterday. 1 Cosmic, 1 Science, 6 Skill. Ow. Yeah,
Wow.
It's like me with my last 3 4-star Awakening gems. Skill, skill, skill. And the only champs I have to use them on are Moon Knight or Black Panther Civil War. Yeah, how about neither?
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just the way the game works, apparently.
Well, apparently I lost mine, part of my Cosmics and my Mutants out of nowhere, so... And again, just...
Yeah, I lost 2 Science T4CCs. Not that it really bothers me that much, since I have nothing to spend them on anyway, so...
Sure. It was just such a weird process, you know?
Yeah.
Very, very odd, very, very weird process, but hopefully it gets taken care of, it gets fixed, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, Sam says BP in arena under 3 mil. Black Panther's going to be in the arena. Is that who they're pairing up with? Is that right? They just had him in there not long ago.
Black Panther Classic?
I guess. Seems interesting.
I don't
That's
think
who
he was in
Truckles
the
had on
arena
his-
recently, was he?
Yeah, I thought he was the featured not that long ago. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe I'm going crazy. Caleb says, I'll take the skill. I have Gwenpool that needs an R5. Yeah, well, I don't disagree with you there. I'm super close to getting my Doc Voodoo up to rank 5. Super close there. Imperious One saying 2.5, sub 2.5, Sam. Not saying high remarks there for Black Panther. I agree with you there. If he's coming to the arena, I don't see that being a very high number.
Agreed.
Yeah. Just don't see that happening. So, who knows? I guess
6.4 million for Dormammu is definitely going to be enough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was barely over 5 last time. The bans are still going to have whatever effect they had because we didn't get back until the beginning of day 2. So I don't think that's going to make a difference. So yeah, I don't see Dorm going for over 5.5 this time. He might bump up a little bit. Some people, there's always some of that when a guy goes way lower than expected. There are some people that maybe go for it that wouldn't have otherwise. But I don't think you're going to see that much of a jump.
Yep. I don't think we're going to see a big jump either. But I guess time will tell. Ultimate Wallcrawler is saying, I'll pick up Black Panther.
Yeah, he's a good... I have him as a 4-star. I think mine's at like Sig 80. I've pulled him several times, and I like him. If I didn't have so many... I got Gwenpool rank 5, and, I've got him at 440. But if he was one of the only champs I had, I'd be happy to use him. I like him. He can really do some serious bleed damage. If you're rocking deep wounds level 5.
330, and his bleeds are insane at 330.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mine's, like I said, 440, like Sig 80, and he's a monster.
Yeah, so Adam Marco saying he thought it was supposed to be Kingpin and Elektra. Ravi says, no, Black Panther is next in the basic arena. Ultimate Wallcaller saying he'd like to pick him up. Hyperstream says, yes. SlycemGaming, Black Panther was the featured champion February 23rd and 27th.
Yeah, so we're not crazy. Good.
Woo! Glad to know I have not lost it. Good deal.
Well, I'm actually crazy, but it wasn't because of that. So
I'm pretty sure I am as well, but luckily nobody's.
Yeah, but I have a little sheet of paper that says so.
Well,
so yeah.
Meh. So not fair. That's yeah. Oh, it's so different when you're playing a secondary account. You come back to a main account like this, which for you it may not be as big of a difference, but for me it's so different because my secondary account has nowhere near what my main account does. So like right now I'm doing the arena. Even though it's boring, the fact that I can do it is just interesting upon itself. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, at least I can do it, I guess. Like earlier when I was playing my secondary account, it's like, okay, I've got like 40 energy. Oop, those are gone real quick. Okay, well, let's go do the arena. Oop, went through my entire roster. That was quick. Okay.
Yeah, you can't pull off an infinite streak.
No.
Even on my ult, my ult's 160k, and I still have difficulty pulling off an infinite streak. Because it's such a weird spread on that account. A lot of 4 stars, but very few of them are duped.
Yeah. So crazy.
Although, like I said, I didn't even play my alt account the whole time. I basically took the week off.
Sure.
Played Borderlands.
Oh, nice. Well,
Frojo, you still there?
Yeah, man.
All right. How's Houston? You doing all right?
Underwater, man.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the videos. It's insane.
They finally opened up Uber back up. The thing is like Uber's paying for the rides, but the people can ride for free, and the driver still gets paid. And I'm sure there's a lot of people needing rides. I don't know.
I'll bet. Are you not doing it though?
Depends on about that thing I was talking about earlier. Tomorrow, if that happens or not. I don't know how fast they're going to be like, all right, come down to Houston, meet us here, and we'll get you trained and send you out. I don't know. If that happens, then I might just be MIA for 2 to 3 weeks, making 5K a week. I don't know.
Oh, until I missed that. So.
Oh, okay. FEMA is apparently hiring 700 people tomorrow. Don't need any experience. They'll train everybody. They just need you to have a vehicle to be able to drive wherever they send you, and they're going to pay for hotel cost and gas, all that stuff.
Oh wow! So you're going down to check that out tomorrow?
Yeah. It's they're only interviewing between a couple of hours on the phone, and then I guess from there they're going to pick 700 people and be like, I don't know. That's all. That's all the flyer that I got. That
the
someone
details,
sent me. Yeah. So I don't know what'll happen, but if that happens, man, like I'll be set. Like if I just do that for like 2-3 weeks, make somewhere between $12,000 and $15,000, I'll be good towards the end of the year.
I was gonna say, that'll take care of you for a month.
And then I can just do YouTube for the next few months. And build up YouTube stronger and look for a job later and not worry about it right now.
Well, I hope that works out for you.
Absolutely.
Well,
Smoke Man saying, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I didn't get my notification." Way to go, Smoke Man.
Yeah, jeez.
New kid in the hood.
By the way,
New kid in the hood saying, "Morning."
Oh no, good.
Finally got time to watch live instead of the video afterwards. Hi gang, good to hear you. Well, hey, we're glad to see you, man.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, hey, Smoke Man, good job today. I caught that stream you were on earlier, and I wasn't very vocal or anything, but I just wanted to say you did a good job, man.
Good deal. Yeah.
Just wanted to say that.
Quick Shot says, plenty of us don't have cars anymore. I'm waiting for a rental after I can get mine appraised. Boat won't.
Did yours get? Is Quick Shot in Houston too?
He's in Houston. He's down there. He's in the bad area.
He's in the underwater area.
He's
in the Atlantis section of Houston.
That sucks, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, Quick Shot. That
sucks. So am I. I've been through a few floods. We've had them here. We got a lot of water in this area, and flooding is actually not that uncommon. I've lost one vehicle that way, so I feel you, man.
We've also got, real quick here, what was it? S2K Lily saying, "What's up, bro? Worst day ever. Open a 4-star gambit. Open 2 5 stars. A gambit and a Daredevil Netflix."
Yeah, I was actually looking for Quick Shot on Lineup yesterday to check on him, but he has like a weird spelling on Lineup, and I just couldn't find it because I was gonna be like, hey, because I hadn't seen him on anybody's stream or anything, and I was like, suck, can't find him.
Well, I'm glad that he's okay. That's for sure.
Because I haven't seen Graphic in about a day or so either.
Oh
And
yeah,
I was wondering about him too.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike? Mike, good seeing you, buddy. Oh. There's Ravi saying, what's up, Mikey? Smoke Man. Josh says, yo, guys, for my first 550, Cyclops or should I wait? I think I would wait either way. I don't know how close you are on the other champions, and it depends on what your roster is like. But I think I would hold out.
Yeah, I wouldn't do either one. I'd wait.
Yep.
Slicem, are you gonna open Grandmaster crystals?
Dude, I don't have any units, or I would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're all asking in the chat, so I was like, wait, I need to open the video back up. Because I just have the chat part open on my screen.
Yeah, quick shot saying, no, my area is fine. Floods in all directions, though. Tried to get to work Sunday, and I didn't make it.
Yeah, I was just talking to the dude I used to work with, and he said he just told him he can't get there, and he can't. Because I know where he lives, and it's bad on that side of town. So I was like, I don't know. I don't even know if I still had my job, but I still have my job now anyways. Because that man, they're really strict about stupid stuff like that. Like, if you can't get to work, they'll just let you. That's the thing about security, man.
That's terrible.
They act like anybody can do the job. Like, we went for months at that job where on one shift, like every month, it was 2 new people. Every month, and we would like,
wow.
They would just turn over and over, and I would just be like, and I would tell them the reason it's not working is because you have 2 new people together. Neither one know what they're doing. They're getting frustrated. They're both getting overworked. They have no clue what's going on, and then they just quit. And then it would just happen over and over again. And I was like, how do they not see that?
Yeah, it sounds like a very short-sighted company.
Not very bright.
The thing is like they're $1 billion company, and they hire people that are so desperate for jobs, and they pay decent enough, and the work is easy enough that people do it. Like, because most security sites, you do almost nothing. The site that I was at is like an exception to the rule.
Because you got people coming in and out. Because it's
a high-end neighborhood.
There you go. I was trying to residential, as opposed to most security work is like industrial and companies, and nobody's there at night, so you're really just keeping an eye on the place. But with what you were doing, there's obviously going to be a lot more in and out. Yeah, because you got people living there.
In the 24-hour period, we probably logged in close to 700 to 800 people on a regular day in the 24-hour span. If it was like a busy day, like on a weekend, parties are going on, a holiday, it's probably somewhere between like 1,200 to 1,500 people, and that's between just a few people. That's a lot of writing.
Well, yeah,
and then checking and keeping up with everybody, and then like knowing who is who and all that stuff. Like, they don't really know what they're doing. Because I tell them all the time, it's like, half this stuff don't even work here. Y'all need to fix it, and they don't fix it.
That sucks. I mean, it sucks that you don't have the paycheck, but it's probably, I bet it's better for your sanity that you're not there.
Like that's part of it, right? Is like, in my head, it's like, oh, it sucks, I don't have that money. But at the same time, it's like, I don't have to worry about stupid stuff anymore.
Yeah. I've done that. I had a job. I was working for this guy, and it was one of those things where, he's one of those guys who felt because he signs your paycheck, he like owns your soul and could call you at any time for any reason. And man, when I left there, I have never been happier.
What's up, EZ Marvel Play Z? Welcome to the chat. He says he's coming over from Sammy's channel. I know Sammy was live. Uh-oh.
I didn't know
Pastor
either.
Sammy squad. We got a couple. There's Sammy. Sammy's sneaking in with some of his crews. Thanks, Sammy, for bringing some people over. We greatly appreciate it, man. R31 says, leave the U.S., come on over to Aussie Town. He said, y'all can stay at my house free of charge.
What about the Bulldogs, man? Are they welcome to come too? Because I don't go anywhere without them.
That's a good point. The Bulldogs have got to go with.
That's right.
Peter says, anyone been on the forums and seen the new content creators program at SlycemGaming? We did. We've actually talked about it a little bit, Peter. Gonna be interesting to see.
What is it?
So Kabam is basically releasing a content creators program where they're going to allow people, YouTubers, to basically have, from what I understand, access to stuff ahead of time. And Frederick, you probably read this more than I did. I was at work, so
I went through it. It's basically what you just said, but we can't talk about it either, though, unless they say at this time, at this date, you guys can make a video about this, and you can give positive criticism, but can't be harsh or super, And then there's like certain things you can and cannot do, but they have to also at the same time, like a lot of people have said what you just said. They have to say these things because they have to protect themselves because they have partners and investors and all of this stuff. It's not just a game. It's a business to them. They got to protect themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, don't know. It's kind of like with what happened. When the thing they tried before when they were gonna hand them out, and there was all that hoopla. Seaton accidentally, was it Seaton? I think that screwed it up.
It was Seaton that early released.
Yeah, that whole thing. And I was not a big supporter of that. I feel like it creates an arms race that we don't need to have, and I don't think we as I'm not really a content creator. I'm just a guy here, mouthing off his opinion because I'd be doing it one way or the other. But it's like I don't want to support that because I don't want. I want the truth, and I would rather wait and get the truth.
Well, the thing is you're gonna get the truth. What is that?
We'll see. Sorry, my little girl's just woken up.
I was like, wait, there's someone talking in my headphones.
Sorry, my little girl just woke up, so
it literally freaked me out. I was looking around my room going, what the heck's going on?
No, it's still the summer holidays, Orson.
She's like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna have to go for this. It was great being on with you guys.
Hey, take care.
I'm going to start saving up for my next crystal opening, so you might see me again.
All right.
Thanks for the entertainment, V.
Take care, bud.
See you. See you later.
See you, brother.
That was awesome.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. It really was.
Here's the thing. Their letter, as always, was somewhat conflicting, yet interesting. In it, they say they want criticism, but constructive. It's not a thing where you have to only say good things, but it's how you say it. It's kind of what I got out of it.
They don't want people. They don't want to partner with people that are going to sit there and
just
curse every single thing they do, and basically it's like going into you work for somebody. You can't go talk crap about the boss. If you do, you get fired.
Yeah, that depends where you work, but overall,
you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
And that's there was a lot of stuff there that I read. Hey, what's up, Kranos? Good seeing you in here, buddy. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up, Kranos? Yeah, me neither.
So, it doesn't say what they're going to do to help the providers. It just says that basically, if they're going to give, I think the best thing they can do is give us a separate account, let's say a VIP account, that we can only use at certain times to test certain things, not something we can use on our personal accounts.
Agreed. That needs to be some separation.
Yeah. If they do that, I don't see why people would be upset, because otherwise, if they do that, it's just like MCOC mod releasing his stuff. No one's mad at him. Everybody loves that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and like I'm totally cool with that, because like that's what got everybody irked about the whole thing with Seaton and those guys, is the idea that they're getting these champs. We're busting our hump sometimes to get somebody we really like, and as long as they keep that separation, because it's like one of the things that irritates me is they act like like the algorithms are sacrosanct and they can't do anything to anybody's account, without it being a huge ordeal, like you accidentally sell something. It's why they took away the ability to sell 5 stars, the ability to sell T4s and things like that. And then when they just so casually, here, we'll just add this champ to your account, that irritates me to no end. And whether or not it exists doesn't matter. I just don't like seeing it. So yeah, I mean, I would support that if it's done that way.
What's up, Ace? Welcome to the chat. Welcome everybody that's new. There's Joel Line. Joel Line probably knows about this, but
hey, Joel, what's up?
What's up, Joel?
Here, let's. I mean, oh wait a minute. Let's see. Is there more to it? Why do I feel like? Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, it's like a good lengthy
long.
Little thing. Yeah.
Very long. Jeez, I was gonna read it, but jeez, I forgot how long it was.
Oh, I can read pretty fast. Can you throw it up on the screen?
Well, here I was wanting to hit the highlights.
Oh, all right.
Because a lot of it of their stuff is just what has to be done. Code of conduct, obviously, you got to watch how you say things. Content creators cannot encourage or provide instructions for hacking, cheating, or other items. Participants cannot be part of harassment of other players or targeted harassments against other player groups online. This includes targeted harassment of Kabam employees, other content creators, or fellow players. Cannot engage in illegal activities. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Can't break terms of service.
Yeah.
That's kind of self-explanatory. It doesn't say that anywhere, but
exactly
it implies it.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here. There was something to which they talk about, but it is pretty interesting because they know they've kind of got a bad foot with the community, and here's why I say that. After all the things that you can't do, it says, if you're worried that any of your past content violates these rules and you still wish to participate, we are open to discussing a second chance. Just be upfront and honest with us. In some instances, depending on the specific conduct rule, we may require deletion of old videos. An example of this would be any video with harassment targeting a specific player or a specific Kabam employee. We believe in second chances. Please note that the vetting process will take us quite some time, and your patience would be appreciated. It's interesting, and I feel like a part of it is to help protect Kabam Mike. I don't want to say protect, but I think they know
protect Kabam Mike specifically.
Well, I think they know he's got a lot of bad.
Hate us.
A lot of bad publicity because of the way people come down on him, and I think this is a great way that they can kind of leverage this with the YouTube community to say, look, help us kind of pull this back, pull the reins in, get the community together. And here's the thing: if they're honest about this and they really want constructive criticism, and they're open to ideas, then it's a great program. Because maybe they can learn, maybe they can get in on some of these things, and people can be honest with them and say, look, you don't have a community behind you because you do XXX. And that's what
First thing I'm gonna tell them is this little node thing that's popping up in the bottom right corner of the map. It needs to go away right now.
Yep.
That thing that keeps popping in and out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
So, it's an interesting deal. I'm curious to see what they do with it all. But
it doesn't sound like they're going to do anything anytime soon either.
No. I think it's going to be way down the line. So who knows? Time will tell.
Well, I'm for the most part, I'm okay with it. I of course don't have any particular desire to be involved. I'm not a company guy, never have been, no matter who the company is. But I certainly don't begrudge anybody else that wants to participate. Go for it.
Yep.
Good on you.
Yeah, and I would rather have it be the better content creators than some of these other people that just started, don't really know what they're doing. Like I would rather it be like some of the Dork Lessons, the Joel Lines,
Seaton,
people
Joel,
Seaton,
Brian, yeah.
Yeah, I would rather it be some of those guys than some of these guys that just started. Because like they said, it's anybody with up to 8 videos. So if you do 8 videos and you apply, you could be one of the ones that are selected.
Yep. And it'll be interesting to see what they do and how it's handled. And some people have made some good points. The guys that do go for it, say they do get it. Do they become? Do people start to consider them as sellout? Because if Kabam forces them to hold their tongue or watch how they present their stuff, and it all changes, how much will it affect their following? You know what I mean? If people don't feel like they're no longer being honest, if they're instead controlled by Kabam. So.
Well, I watch a fair amount of people, mostly live streams, but some videos too, and I don't really see a whole lot of hate being directed out there. I certainly don't see hate towards any people, or you know what I mean? Like I've obviously heard some people say things about Kabam Mike and that because he's the face of the company. What are you gonna do? It happens. But for the most part, I don't think there's a lot of creators that are really going to be running afoul of this anyway. That are going to be in danger of not being selected. I think for the most part, we have probably one of the least toxic gaming communities I've ever been a part of. Mostly I haven't been a part of online games. So maybe that's an online thing, but most everybody here is pretty cool. I've been pretty happy with it.
Yeah, Steiny says, first thing I would suggest is run your champion descriptions through Google Translate so the community can make sense of it.
And hire an editor too to make sure that everything is spelled correctly and grammatically correct. I am available if you ask nicely.
Greg says, Joel, did you go all Mr. LT and quit on us tonight? Apparently, it sounds like Joel had some technical difficulties tonight and caused some issues, lost stream. So.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, no bueno. Yeah, apparently. So yeah, Caleb was over there. Caleb said, "Hey, no problem, man. Can't keep streaming with that kind of lag." So apparently there was some massive lag over that way. So. Crano saying hey to Steiny. A lot of people asking about these collector are the new crystals. I can't even remember the name of them. What is it? The uncollected or
Grandmaster?
Grandmaster crystals, yeah.
The uncollected is the one that you get daily.
Yeah. Ravi said, Kranos, at least you got a great 4-star from the Grandmaster crystal. Kranos saying, yeah, very true. At least I got something. I don't recommend going for them though, but you might get lucky getting a 5-star champ.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was too bad because like a 3-star crystal, even right now, if you wanted to get it, it costs 400. Just like you said,
double that.
400. So it's double that. You can get, you can possibly get a 4 or a 5-star. So it's risky because like me, I got 5 3-stars when I did it. But at the same time, 4 of mine were max signature 3-stars. So I turned around and doubled all my shards, except I did get a freaking dumb Science Awakening gem in there for a 3-star, which is no good. But,
No, it wasn't even an Awakening gem. I think you got a signature.
It was a 6. Yeah, you're right. It was a 6-stone.
Yeah, which I've said again and again and again.
Why are they
should not be in there? Why are they? First off, why do you got Sig stones in there? Like I duped my 4-star Doctor Strange, my very first Max Sig crystal from a 4-star, and I got a +2 Cosmic Signature Stone. Like really, those do not belong. One of these things does not belong.
Caleb says, Kabam Mike has to deal with so much, I'm not even sure it's him making the decisions. He doesn't make any decisions.
It's not. He doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a go-between.
He's just a messenger. The problem
He
is
goes between the boss and us. He listens to us. He replies it to the boss. The boss says, "Okay, you can write this," and then he goes and writes that.
Yeah,
the
it
only
is definitely
problem-
a thankless job.
Yeah, the only problem with Kabam Mike that people really seem to get teed off about is his constant inability to just give us not even accurate information, but to spell it out in a way that makes sense. Some of his posts are so crisscrossed or has incorrect information where he just didn't double check it. It's like he throws it up in like 3 minutes and says, "Okay, that's good," and moves on, and then he spends more time cleaning up the mess because it wasn't done right the first time. You know, it's like he's the kid that goes and sweeps the floor but doesn't, or mops the floor and uses dirty water because he forgot to change the water. You know, he just doesn't check over the details.
I don't know, and that's the thing is not being there. We don't know. I don't know that it's necessarily that. It could be that. It's very possible it could be that, but it could also be that he's so restricted in what he is allowed to say that he purposely uses some legalese in case he does it wrong. I have been a mouthpiece before, a public mouthpiece, and it terrified me every time I had to, because anything I said, would reflect on the company and could be held as legally binding, and I hated it for exactly that reason. So there could be some of that to it, that he's purposely not being as clear as he could be otherwise.
That's very true.
And if that's the case, it's unfortunate. But because I don't get the feeling from him that he's like delights in misleading us or anything like that. I think he gets frustrated just as much as we do on some of these things. So that's why I tend to give him the benefit of the doubt, is because I know how difficult that job is.
No, I totally agree with there. And I've never said I thought it's an easy job. I just feel like sometimes the problem is it's very easy too when you're in his position, and I'm sure he gets it from both sides. I'm sure both sides are just barking in his ear. I mean, let's be honest. We know the community does. We know they get on him. And he probably gets little help from Kabam at times. And so at times he's got to throw his hands up in the air and just says, "Screw it. Like, you guys, I don't care anymore." Who cares? I'm screwed either way from both sides. So why should I care, Or, "Screw it, I'll deal with it later" type deal. Who knows? I don't know. Greg's got a good point. He says, think about it. He is getting paid OT to fix his mistakes. Mistakes? Maybe not. Maybe it's just planned OT for him. There you go.
Like the guys who get paid for every bug they find in code. Like, I'm going to go write me a new Lexus,
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Joel, that Wormax is fun. When we had those outages last week, Steiny got me turned on to Wormax, and we were all playing in a group. It's kind of fun, actually. I wouldn't mind the occasional outage. Play a little group Wormax. That was a good game.
Oh yeah, Joel, thanks, man. He says, by the way, SlycemGaming, congrats for the 1K subs. Hey, thanks, Joel. We greatly appreciate it. We've been going crazy trying to get there, and hey, we're there. So.
Twice. We got there twice.
To be fair, the one time was a glitch. It looks
probably
like on
a glitch,
YouTube, but
yeah.
Still, we're super excited to get there. We're super excited to be there now, and we're not just there now. Now it's kind of taking off. We're seeing continued growth from it. I was watching today. We had people nonstop watching the channel. I'm an analytics guru, so I just sit around at work. And I keep my app open, and I just slide it over every so often. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's good news. Oh, okay, that's good news. So.
Yeah, Nerdliest was doing a good job today. It was a fun watch.
Yes, it was. It was a great one. Frojo streamed some different stuff, put up a new video.
That's right.
So,
that was pretty cool, Frojo. You and Caden playing Omega. I really enjoyed that.
So did he. He was having a little blast with it.
S2K.
It does look like a fun game.
Sorry. S2K Lily says, "Slice him. I know, I hear it all the time. LOL. But how do I get the profile sign stuff y'all have? Just shoot me a message on the line app. Just find me on the line app. My name is Slice him on there. I'll tell you what basically I got to get your name, your info, and we just take donations to either the designer or to the channel. Either way, and we will make you a lovely new logo, and you can support SlycemGaming, man. We greatly appreciate it.
Steiny, you didn't enjoy Wormax? That was a lot of fun. Except for, who was it? Krusty Krab or Dicer? One of them killed me like 3 times in a row, and I hate them.
Oh, that was
forever.
Ray Ray.
Oh, it was DJ Ray Ray. That's right.
You were cursing his name on the stream.
Yes, that's right. I cursed him for 1,000 generations. How could I forget that? He killed me 3 times in a row. I enjoyed it, Steiny. I thought it was fun.
Joe Line says, I think most people come to his stream now just for, he says people come to his stream now for Warmax. Forget MCOC. It's Warmax now. So.
It's a fun game.
It is interesting. I ended up getting mad at it, so I don't play. No, I've played it a couple times, so. S2K saying, sounds legit, bro. Gotta go. Bed, man, sucks. School and work killing me. Yeah, just shoot me a message again on the line app. It's Slycem. I'm easy to find. Same name that you see here, so I'll make sure we get you hooked up. Greg says, so Joel's not getting in the pool. He is playing with the worm for cutoffs. Okay, interesting. And again, good having Steiny and Joel Line here tonight. Thanks for stopping in, fellas. We appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Always nice to have great members of the community here with us, getting to hang out, chat about the game, and play and have fun. So, whoop. So Bulldog, what are you thinking about the new Alliance War? We haven't really got a chance to talk too much about it. You were kind of gone when they announced it all. You was taking your little break. Have you had a chance to really dive into it? And what do you think about it? What do you think about the way it's going?
My little vacation, forced vacation. I'm a little excited. I agree with the multiple statements that have been made that Alliance War had gotten stale. I certainly wasn't enjoying it. I think I think the teleporters are pointless as they have been in everything they've done them in. They're just irritating. But I do like the idea of the bigger map. I like the idea of paths mattering more too. You know, kind of we'll have a little more decision making to make and maybe strategy. Because right now it really is it's all about the bigger alliance and who's going to spend more money. And I'm hoping, especially like the 60-minute timers instead of the 90-minute timers, I would like to think that those changes, the 60-minute timers, the larger map, the lack of defender kills, are going to change it enough to make it interesting again. And to make it where it doesn't just come down to who spends more and who's got MD level 5 on the most Mystic champs. So I'm actually looking forward to it.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Chid says, where are the Grandmaster Crystal Shards going to? I hate the new YouTube R31. I hope you're being funny because I think it looks terrible. Especially the new YouTube logo. It looks like fake. And underneath, I don't like either.
I thought so too. When I first was on this, I was like, am I on YouTube? What is this?
That threw me off too. I thought I had been like redirected by some like spam program to like, you know, YouTube with a dash at the end that you can't see or something. Yeah.
Yep. When I saw it come out, because they've done this before. So they've done this before, and I was kind of like, oh god, I hated it then. I was like, are they really? Is it a for sure thing? And hold on one second. So I was like, are you kidding me? Are they really going to make us do this again? And I couldn't find a way to switch it back. And luckily I figured it out earlier. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. And I was able to switch it back. I hate the new layout. I feel like I can't find anything. It just, I didn't like it too much. So, yeah.
So you did figure out how to switch it back?
Yeah, no, it's if you want to switch back to the original one, if you go up to your little profile picture at the top right, just click that. Is that where I did it? I thought that's right. Anyway, somewhere up in there, down on the bottom, I thought it said something like switch the old layout.
Restore old YouTube. There it is.
There it is.
We're sorry to see you go. Let's see. Here are your choices. Something is missing. Something is broken. Something is harder to use. I don't like the new design. My reason isn't listed. I prefer not to answer. I don't like the new design. Oh, tell us more. Oh, would you like me to, YouTube? Absolutely. Let me tell you exactly what I think. The new design sucks. Period.
Fire that person.
There you go. Yes. Oh, yes. How about that? Yes. Please fire and severely beat whoever approved this design. Also, set their home on fire.
Whoa.
And kick their. Okay, I won't. I'll leave that last part off.
Yeah, that's a good call. We're gonna have to.
Was that going too far? Was that going too far?
Yeah,
like
they were gonna send the feds after you.
Yeah, there's like that level. You know, there's that line, and you were like,
that line. You crossed it.
You were towing the line, and then you fell over the line. You didn't just cross it.
I jumped.
Yeah, you like did a leaping fall over the line. So, Imperious One says the map is 1.5 times bigger, but there's still the same amount of fights.
I know, it don't make no sense.
No, Quick Shot says the teleporters were fun in Dimensional Rifts, but putting them everywhere is a bit stale. I think it's annoying. So
yeah, and then
it makes it worse with the new thing in the bottom right corner, man.
Yeah, that's gonna make it even harder. That's the thing is like I really feel like I enjoyed the interview Rich the Man did with Cruz for the most part. I don't agree with everything. I found some of it I've like yeah I totally agree, and other things I'm like I don't agree. But the one statement I think I agree with the most is we want new content more than anything. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. I want to see the like Batista challenge type stuff at least once a month. You know, because when a new event comes out, I'm 100% at Heroic and Master by like day 3, and then I'm just like out of stuff to do. I got 5.2, and that's about it. Since they won't give me a champ to actually go through LOL, I can't really do that either. So I would like to see more little things like that. Maybe a weekly challenge of some kind, something like that.
No, absolutely.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Greg says, Bulldog, I appreciate your passion, even if it's a crime. Joel says, so now I know the meaning of a strongly worded email.
Yeah.
Hey, Willow.
Yeah,
Hey, Willow, with a hop, a skip, and a jump over the line.
Yeah, I body slammed the line. I mean, I jumped over it, did a little jig, tore out its spine, danced on it.
Whew. R31, I think he's going for anything he can go to go opposite of the general opinion here. He's saying, hey, dude, that sidebar is so cool. On, off, on, off. I've yet to find a person that really likes that sidebar. Honestly likes the sidebar R31. Honestly. So, yeah, I don't know.
Block Princess says to hush your mouth. I'll say it, though, the way she meant to say it. You shut your lying mouth. You shut it right now.
Yeah. Adam Marco says, LOL, she's going to get you, bro. Yep. Don't piss her off.
Azriel or Azriel. God, you got to change your name, man, because every time I see it, I think it's Azriel, because it looks just like it. They should have done a thing for Jack Kirby, because I thought it was his birthday or something recently, but honoring comic, movie, and actors or characters in the game with events. Yes, yesterday, I believe, was the 100th anniversary of the birth of Jack Kirby. It would not be his birthday since he is no longer living. But, yeah, that would have been nice to do something. I got a story about Jack Kirby, actually. I have in my collection, I have a card redeemable for an autograph of Jack Kirby. Unfortunately, I got that redemption card 12 years after he had passed away. So I still keep the card because, you know, it's got his name on it. But I was this close to having a Jack Kirby autograph. Like, I was only off by 12 years. Same thing with Norman Rockwell. I have one of those in my collection, too. Since I can't ever get their autographs, that's as close as I'm going to get.
Steiny says, I'd like the sidebar if it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Good call, Steiny.
DMR News says Bulldog weekly challenge would be great. No, I agree. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
J-Fire is saying with all AQ free this week, we have done map 6 day 1 and almost done with map 6 day 2. It's not as hard as it looks.
Yeah, my Brad Imp, who was in here the other night, my former VP, she and her alliance did it day 1 and day 2, and she was very concerned about it, having not done it, but they got through it just fine. I'm looking forward to it myself. We would have done it already if it wasn't for some other issues outside of our control, but I believe we're going to do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hear that power control and regen, that's the keys to map 6, is what I've been told.
It will be interesting. Yeah, Easy Real says it was supposed to be that, but it was taken. You're actually saying what it was meant to be. So it was meant to be Arizona Real 501, the radio station. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant by that statement.
Oh, is that the radio station? Oh, okay.
No, I think it's really supposed to be Azrael.
Now, you can't have a birthday when you're dead, Adam. That's just the rule. Well, once you're dead, you no longer get to celebrate your birth. I'm calling it right now. You can't change your name. I cannot read it. Somebody today, I was on a stream I'd never been on, and he was like, "Hey, welcome, Bodognut." And I'm like, it's Bulldog or not. Like Bulldog and Juggernaut.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, J-Fire said he brought Rogue, Wolverine, and Hulk.
Sounds like a good group.
Yeah.
Got some power control. You got some regen. Got some butt kicking. Big mean green.
Good group all the way around. Can't argue with that. So yeah, things are heading the right direction. Ravi says, J-Fire, my team is Vision, Voodoo, and Miss Marvel. Another good, solid group. So.
Yeah, my current AQ team, is Ultron, Hulk, and Ghost Rider. I take the bleed immunity path. So I'll probably shake that up and probably start. That's why I'm kind of saving up right now. I'm hoping we're getting close to another OG Vision deal. That'd be the only 4-star I would invest in is, to have that second double immunity. Although if I don't get it, maybe I'll take Nebula, even though she's not that great, but she does have the double immunity, so.
Oh, that's true.
At some point.
She's interesting. I totally missed
Yeah.
that.
Hey, what's up, SlycemGaming? I have a good question for Frojo. All right, Dragon Choppy, give it to us.
I am here.
Yeah, what's up with the red exit quest button? Did that really need to be highlighted?
Who knows?
I guess they thought maybe people didn't know there was one existing, so they were like,
Yeah,
okay, we'll
it's
make
just
it
a little door.
I don't know. Maybe they're a bunch of noobs were like, oh, we didn't know we could do that. I don't know.
How about
That's the only thing I could think of.
Steiny saying, hey, J-Fire, when in doubt, Hulk it out. Talking about, he said Hulk did almost everything so far for him. He's so good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. When day 1, 2, and 3, I take Hulk all the way up and fight Dormammu if they leave him there for me to fight, which rarely happens. It's only on day 4 and 5, really, that I have to use my other champs. I mean, I use Ultron for the bleed guys, but if everybody else, I use Hulk. He's just so good, and he could deal so much. The fights just end so quickly, especially when you're doing the Voodoo Hood path. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah. All right.
Ultron, Vision, Scarlet Witch, good group. X-23, Ghost Rider, Captain Marvel. Yep, definitely a good group. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I'm saying
Vision, Voodoo, X-23. I love that. Yeah, see, the thing is I would love to bring Vision, but he is the centerpiece of my AW team. I use him, Voodoo, and Vision, Voodoo, and Black Widow are my AW team. So that's why, like, if I can get my hands on OG Vision, he'll become my AQ champ, or he'll be my AW. I don't know, but I'd love to be able to have that versatility. I'm really bummed, the last 2 times they brought Vision, I just happened to be broke both those times. It was kind of a weird coinkydink, but
which is
so I'm hoping this time.
The case with you.
No, usually, it just so happened it was around Christmas, and I blew a buttload on the gifting crystals trying to get my hand on Kang. 33 of them I opened, and then they dropped the Vision like right after. I'm like, oh, geez. And then the second time they did it was just a couple of weeks later, and it was in January, and I was recovering from, buying actual Christmas presents and stuff for my family. So I'm hoping this time I have set aside a little emergency fund specifically for Vision when he comes available. I will not miss out again if they, bring him out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Vision is such a handy champ. So handy to have.
Yeah. And I'm sure once I have him, I'll say, oh man, Frojo and those guys were totally right. He's way better than Age of Ultron. I will probably end up saying that.
Okay, so I've been reading this thing that Dr. Dubes from For Loki sent me yesterday, and it's about the 6 stars and the 5 stars. And I've been reading this post for a little bit, and it says that they're changing the number of tier 5 basics you need from 4 to 2. So they're going once they release being able to upgrade them, you're not going to need 4 tier 5 basics. You're only going to need 2. They're going to add more rank up items to Alliance Quest when it happens as well. So they're going to vamp up Alliance Quest and the Glory Store, it says.
Yep.
Once it happens. And then it says there's not a specific date on this, but it is coming.
Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, and I knew they were doing something along that line, so. Night Reaver says, Luke Cage, Joe Fix, and Winter Soldier. Power control, immunities, so much power. There you go. Smokeman says, OG Vision Fund.
Yep, I've got an OG Vision Fund. I've got a Bully Emergency Fund in case anything happens to the Bulldogs, and I got my OG Vision Fund.
R31 says, of course, Mr. 7% would have OG Vision. Yeah, I've got him. He's hanging out. He's pretty useful.
You still reading that letter from Dubes?
Oh, no, I was laughing about him being Mr. 7% having...
Mr. 7%.
Joe Line says, Frojo, are you going for Kingpin?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go for a 5-star crystal tomorrow, and I don't know if I have a 4-star skill awakening gem, so I don't know what, because of everything that's going on for me the next few days, I don't know if I'm going to have time, because I still have Caden here and all that stuff, but I think what's probably going to happen is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will go for top 800 and then just awaken him that way. But hopefully I get him as a 5-star, so I have him right away. Hopefully.
So what is your motivation to keep going after 4 stars now? How do you motivate yourself?
I don't cry like everybody else.
But you know they're going to end up being, like, you've got so many already. Like,
you know what? Everybody ranks up their 3 stars, so what's the difference?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. I guess if they make 4 stars easier to rank up to where they're more like 3 stars, then I could see that. That's a good motivator.
Well, and I think more importantly, I think at the end of the day, the other side of the coin also is there's certain 4-star champs that you cannot get as a 5-star. And we don't know if they're going to come as a 6-star. And the 6 stars are going to come out so slowly. I mean, there are.
It's going to be a long time till Kingpin is a 6-star. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's going to be a long time before you see him as a 5-star outside of the featured.
So we're like 5 months away. I'm not. It's not. It doesn't scare me from going for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it would scare you. I'm just like I'm trying to find I've been
It'll
back
be
now for 2
useful
days. I
for
have
the
barely
next 5
touched these.
months. To me,
Yeah.
that's what I think. Like this type of champion would be useful. Now, if it was Deadpool X-Force coming out, I'd be like, yeah, but skip this one. But this Kingpin looks very useful.
Would you 550 him?
Oh yeah.
Of course, you've got a crap ton of T4CC, so you're in a different situation than I am. I don't have. I mean, I've got 3 of several of them. I've got 6 mutant, of course, but I just can't see using the T4CCs since I don't have a single rank 4 5-star, and I only have 3 rank 3s.
I plan on rank 5ing the 4-star and rank 3ing the 5-stars. So, I mean,
yeah. Yeah, because you've got the resources. I don't. So that's why I'm not as motivated to go after him, is because even if I went after Kingpin, I couldn't take him higher than 440 because I couldn't invest the T4CCs in taking him to 550 since I may need those for a 5-star at some point. I need rank 4 or 5-stars or even rank 3s, and it takes those same amount of T4CCs. So that's I think where the big difference comes in, is you have resources that I do not, and that I cannot easily get.
Interesting enough.
And they're making it constantly easier also to get that stuff.
Yeah.
Real quick, Choppy is saying now we have Medusa. They gave us Duck. Mary Poppins. Anybody? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mary Poppins is a reference.
He's already in the game.
Yeah,
he's already in the game.
To Yondu. Yondu's been in the game. He's been around. So yeah, I don't.
It's champion too.
Yeah, he's a great champ. J-Fire. I made my 455
awesome
Mordo. He's begging for a rematch. Slice him. Nope. Well, Mordo. Yeah, I might see about that one. J-Fire. And Joel's got a good point. He says, you still need battle chips one way or another. Feature grinds are a great way to stock up on those.
That's true also.
That is true.
That can give you a crap ton of units if you get lucky enough. If you get on that high end where you're pulling them like some of these people have, like I saw some people pull like less than I did and get more units than I did. I was like, it's crazy. I mean, you could be on the low end and barely get any, and then you could be on the high end and you can get like twice as many as me.
Yeah, see, I hardly ever get any units out of those things. Yeah, I've had just horrible luck out of the arena crystals. I haven't tried the new ones yet, so
I feel like it goes in a cycle. Like you might go for a while where you're not like, I feel like that's how the premium hero crystals do too. Like, because recently, I almost went 200 premium hero crystals without getting one. Like, it literally went up that high, and then I got like 2 in a row. Yeah, then I got like 2 in a row, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And like same thing with Joel. Joel went through that too. He did like 200-300 in a row, and then he just got a bunch of 4-stars from a premium hero crystal.
Yeah, I just don't ever seem to get the other side of that where it goes back up. I went 432, and I'm well beyond that. I got a 4-star out of the Spider-Verse crystals. I still have not gotten a 4-star out of a premium, and I'm probably well over 6. I stopped counting. I got to be well over 600 something at this point. I guess that's why I'm having trouble getting into the arena, is because I know I'm not going to get units. I don't need the champions. I got to find some new motivation. I don't need the battle chips because somebody else pays my donations because I just pay their gold.
The main thing about Kingpin, he just looks like a really fun champ to play with.
Yeah.
Like, I was having fun, like, letting him heavy attack me. It was hilarious. He hits you with his belly, man. Come on.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't even looked at it yet. That does sound funny.
He ducks down a little bit, and then he pops up and pops his belly out and hits you with it.
What do we got here? King Kush saying, Slycem says Yondu should be a mystic. I don't ever remember saying that there, Mr. King. False news, false news.
Fake news, fake news.
Yeah. Kranos saying he just opened some of the crystals. What did he say? He opened 170 uncollected arena crystals and got about 2,300 units.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Yeah, the last batch of arena crystals I opened, the last 3 times I did 110, and of the regular ones, and I think I got one time I got 75 units, one time I got 45 units out of 110 crystals, and then the third time I actually did okay and got like 300 and something. I have terrible, terrible, terrible luck.
Joel says that heavy attack is like an inappropriate discount double check from Kingpin. Chid says pretty much Kingpin's Special 3 is like Star trying to get Stark Spidey. I haven't seen it, but I guess.
Did you see when Mayweather, when they did the weigh-in and Mayweather threw all the money at McGregor?
No.
Oh, okay, well, you didn't see that either.
Nope.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Mayweather walloped him, right?
Not really. He in
No?
the end,
He
in the
won't fight.
end, yes. In the end, yes.
So McGregor put up a good fight, but Mayweather won.
He did his best.
Because the thing is I kept saying, looking at it, and I go, I feel like it's going to be a real life representation of that movie, The Great White Hype, with Samuel Jackson. And I'm curious if it ended up, where like people started believing all the press, that the guy stood a chance, and it just felt to me like McGregor didn't stand much of a chance because boxing is not his, forte. If it was a UFC match, that'd be a different thing. So I was just, I'm waiting for a chance to see it at some point.
The first few rounds were decent. And McGregor kind of like had the upper hand, and then I think it was like the fifth round you could definitely like start seeing McGregor tired himself out, and then Mayweather actually was pretty aggressive, which you didn't see this in those last few fights, but I think he knew that McGregor was on a downslope and this was his last fight, and he didn't want to hear, well, you don't knock anybody out anymore. Like, he wanted his last fight to be, I knocked him out.
Right.
I got knockout power still in my 50th fight,
Sure.
all that stuff.
I don't know. Smokeman said round 6 and McGregor kept trying to hug him.
Honestly, the ref was saying Mayweather was purposely turning,
Wow.
because the ref was not happy. There was a few times that they were saying that I was listening to some of the stuff after. They think Mayweather was turning around because he knew that McGregor would throw that hammer on the back of his head, because it was such an instinct move for him,
Right,
because
as a
he's
UFC
done
fighter.
it for so long, and he was doing it like nearly every time. And that it's a point system in boxing. So if it went the distance and it went down to points, he was using that to ding McGregor.
Oh, wow. Smart.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's smart, he's defensive, he's all of that. He knows how to make his money. He was over there smiling on the sitting on his little stool and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
he's
doubt
definitely
he
a
did.
very smart boxer.
Very smart fellow.
But I do recommend anybody that watched that fight, go watch that movie I referenced, The Great White Hype, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It's art imitating life,
Chib brings up
or life imitating art.
Chib brings up a good point. I'm kind of curious now. Has anybody pulled a 5-star Punisher yet that we've heard of?
I haven't
Not that I'm
seen-
familiar with. Yeah, me neither.
Because he's saying he hasn't heard of anybody pulling one. I haven't heard of anybody pulling one. So now I'm kind of curious. Alright. I'm going to finish up here in AQ. And then we'll get ready to head out. I want to go over a couple things. Frojo, anything that the guys should be looking out for this week from you?
On my end, I'm doing the 5-star Kingpin Crystal tomorrow. And other than that, it just depends on how everything else goes tomorrow. If things slow down, then and I end up having to take off, I'll be gone for a little bit, but I'll try to be on as much as I can when I can, because I don't know how it's going to work, because they're talking about possibly sending people to San Antonio, Austin. So I'm like, if it's one thing if they send me to Houston, I can come home every night. Now, if they're sending me to Austin and stuff, yeah, I'm pretty much going to be out of touch.
Yeah,
for the most part.
That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Joel Line, real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Bulldog. I'm fighting.
I was gonna say Joel Line said he saw a picture on Twitter showing Resident pull the 5-star Punisher. So there you go.
Didn't that dude like quit, sell his account, all that stuff?
I don't think so. I think Resident just quit making videos.
He got his YouTube permanently banned now.
Well, it got hacked, and he got it back.
He got it permanently banned.
Oh, yeah, didn't he like show hacking or something?
No, he showed the fight, and YouTube permanently banned his YouTube account.
You mean the Mayweather fight?
Yeah, he was live streaming it.
Oh my goodness! Oh, buddy, that's not good.
Why would you do that?
He didn't care anymore.
Yeah, he really seems to have checked out.
Still, that seems crazy.
I don't up like the next few days also.
What is?
I have more videos. I'm gonna try to get them all. I have like 6 to do. I'm gonna try to get them out at least one a day, because I want to get them all done before the new war system starts. That way, people aren't confused. Like, what the heck is this? It's not like that no more. I just finished editing one. It'll come out tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't have anything going on. I'm going back to work on Friday, so I'll be around tomorrow. I'm going to try to do one more stream during the day, and then I'll be back to my normal schedule starting Friday.
Uh-oh, yeah. So now they're saying maybe Resident is pulling a prank.
Could be.
Not sure if it's true. He is great at pranks. So, yeah, and he's saying that's the only one that he's personally seen. DMR News says Rez was a fake. So, again, nothing confirmed. It very well could be the old fakeroo.
Yeah, it could be that nobody's gotten a 5-star Punisher yet. It's possible.
Very, very possible. So.
Or it could just be that we only know so many people and none of them have gotten it.
Yeah, but a lot of people are in a lot of chat rooms, so it's kind of odd to not see one. So.
Yeah. Yes, Dragon. The one after midnight will be Mystic.
So there you go. All right, guys. Well, listen, I want to touch on a couple quick things again. I want to say, first off, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out, supporting SlycemGaming. We appreciate it. We're glad you guys were here. We're going to have a lot of stuff kind of rolling out and growing as we continue to move down the road with stuff. It's always interesting to see where things go and how things develop. I will say it's always flattering when people want to do some of the things we do. Interesting rumor that's been brought to our attention. It sounds like a couple people previously of SlycemGaming, some of our supporters, are going to be opening their own channel. We wish them the best of luck. However, it's an interesting beat, to say the least, to see some of the guys want to do that. So, best of luck to those that are going to go try their own gig. Best of luck. We'll be there if you got any questions. Outside of that, not much else going on. And we're going to be seeing you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a bunch of stuff coming to you guys live throughout the day as we work harder and harder to make sure we have constant content rolling, or at least something for you guys to be involved with. So, again, we do appreciate the support, and we're looking forward to hearing from you guys some more. And we will catch you guys later. We're going to run our one more commercial to get that excellent 20 cents from all that. So, all right, guys. Outside of that, y'all take care. We appreciate you guys, and can't wait to see you again tomorrow night. Thanks again for coming in. And again, Joel and Kranos, thanks for stopping in. Steiny, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you guys coming in. And, yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck.
Night.